Yeah, hailing our greeting. This is not the voice of Python guy, Elijah Bolaji, and the here. Um, this video, I just want to take us through some basic stuffs as an extra to the video we get the last time. If you want to understand our series as they go, you're going to need to watch our previous videos. Just watch them one by one. Each video they connected to the previous one with the break them down so that understanding good. So not to waste any time quickly, we just want to hail Bataverse. Shout out to Bataverse for everything that they do, whether they make sure say we they get these daily updates so that everybody go they carry that along inside this tech matter we they all talk about. Right now we go discuss something we did for Python, we did for every other programming language, but we use Python as a focus. We use them for our day-to-day life too. That things we say we they call operators. Operators nothing but those things like plus, minus, divide. We say we they use day to day time. One check something they greater than, something they less than, and the next thing we talk about now code, now comment and code readability. So we'll just see how we fit take rush or fast. So Moku start from operators now. If they talk within be operator, like I said, you go see them. I don't list some operators here, things like plus, minus, divide, times. We will try use each of them one by one so that it go day a bit clear to us. More don't forget we don't talk about variables and we don't talk about data type. So most of the thing we would do, we could put them in variable. Most of what we want to do is simple program will just help us do operation on two numbers and the operation addition. So we'll talk about addition operation for Python. So it is quite easy. We'll just take those two numbers in as variable. We'll say num1. We'll say we give them 4 as an integer. We'll say num2. We give them 7. So how if we take perform addition operation on top of these two numbers for Python, I will get our result at the end of the day. It is quite easier, straightforward. We'll just store the answer for result. We'll say result. So result now automatically will be num1. Then you go plus the num2. As easy as that. So if you print result now, you go see if you run print result, you go see the summation of num1, num2. You see, they give us a num1 and num2. Result they return 11 give us, which makes sense. Yes, result they return 11. More assume say we change this number from 7 to 33. So one of the reasons why they use you see, don't give us a 7. What would they use variables? Be say with the store values, we don't need to worry ourselves inside where our operation they happen. So if you just look on line 8, we they store 4 as num1. On line 9, we they store this number. On line 10, we they store the operation inside the variable result. On line 11, we they print out the result. Yeah, makes sense. So most see maybe if we just run through a couple of the operators, if they find minus, waiting you go enter. Now as easy as saying you change this plus to minus and the operation go change from, you can see, plus to minus. If you define times, you change this to times and the operation will change from plus to minus to times. They give us 132 and all of those things. So like we said, if you do divide, if you use a single slash for divide and you check Python will return some sort of number to you. This number where they see, we they call them floating point numbers. Any numbers with decimal point for Python, now floating point number. So I quickly do num2 divided by num1. If let's num2 big pass num1 so that we'll see everything at work. Num2 divided by num1. So if you see some values and yeah, so you see 8.25. They mean say 33 divided by 4. So if you use a single slash in Python, it means say you won't do normal division. If you use a double slash, it means you won't do floor division or integer division. I him be this. So if you do floor or integer division, you go return the nearest we'll break space out so that it could be clear to us. You go return the nearest whole number for floor integer division. If you see, you return 8. When we use 1, you return 8 point something to us. When we use 2 of these guys here now, you return just 8 to us. So now waiting floor division they forbid that, or integer division. So most of the time if they work with things where they with integer number, you go use this double to be well precise. But if they work with floating numbers like currency and all those things, percentages, you don't want to use and double. You actually want to use single to check whatever you want to check. So another operator we will get now the exponential operator or power. Something raised to power something, now be this with the run. So whenever you get this double star, that's times 2 times, now be power for Python. If I click complete, it will return the my clear output small. Let's see what's in the return. They return the exponential of whatever we get. They return to us. At times when you do operations, VS Code, if you just get 1 or 2 bugs, now program bug, no be your fault. And so may no to panic. So whenever you have this, they return the power. That's the exponential of whatever operation you do. So all these operators we get here, the plus, the minus, the divide, the modulus, now arithmetic operator be. That means they use them for arithmetics, just the normal thing we do for school now. And one way we never use now the modulus. And if they use this modulus, just get them for mind, say whenever they use modulus, they return the value after the remainder after division. Now be modulus, remainder after division. Remainder after division. So most say you say 3 modulus 2 now. 3 modulus 2 go return 1. Why? Because 3 divided by 2 now 1 remainder 1. If you say 2 modulus 2 or 4 modulus 2, you go return 0. Because 4 divided by 2 now 2 remaining 0. So now waiting more run am here. More say num 2. Num 2 more return am to 4. And num 1 more even keep am as 4. 4 over 4. What you feel say go return is supposed give us 0. Because 4 over 4 remainder no day. If we change num 2 to let's say 6, then it will return 2 give us at the end of the day. And return 2 give us. So the remainder where they return after division, and here we use these modulus take catch at the end of the day. So when we begin do 1 or 2 tasks, we will see how important it is. I will get other operators, which is the less than, the greater than, the less than or equal to. We'll get the greater or equal to. Now, one thing where I tell us the last time, for one of the videos we say, for Python, when you see single equal to, now assignment. If you see double equal to, now the main equal to be that. And with the user on the check, now with the user for comparison. Maybe you want to check this thing small pass this one big pass this one equal this one. For example, most say results here go tell us say num 2 it is less than num 1. Most waiting output to give us output tell us in our false. Why? Because true if you check number 2 big pass number 1. Now just the thing be that. Most say we change less to greater. Is num 2 it big pass number 1. Most see what they get at the end of the day. It's supposed to give us true. Why? Okay, num 2 is not defined. This one is still error with VS Code. They boot, they give us true. So yes, num 2 it dey big pass num 1. Now what we they check at the end of the day. So most of the time if they use less than or equal to, okay, one check maybe it dey greater than or equal to. A big pass am or it dey equal to ram. You say yes, a big pass am. One condition don't they met say num 2 big pass num 1. So these are the comparison operators. Remember the first set we will get na arithmetic operator. The second one we will get na comparison operator. The third one na bitwise or logical operators. So these logical operators they use and check. You remember that time for school where they will talk say they do binary. They fit say for truth table, they fit say true and true. They will say equal to true. They fit say true and false. They will say equal to false. So at the end of the day, it is only equal to true when both are equal to true if they use and. That means those two conditions must be met logically. But if they use another operator we they call or, if either of the conditions are met, it means say you go get and you go get a particular response. So for example, I want me to hold this. If they either use AND for Python, or you use this symbol, or make you use or you use this pipe symbol. So anyone you use, Python will feel know what you want to do at the end of the day. So more write simple program we go help us print out something based on these two num1, num2 we will get. Now will not be addition we want do. We just want check out for most say if num1 num2 they bigger than num1, we want say good morning. If not, we want say good afternoon. Now just those operators we want check. So whenever a stage of if, but might just call quick if for us so that we will see if one pass condition and condition say num2. If num2 we will get here, it is greater than num1. Waiting we want do. We want do something. We won't carry a print statement here. We want say print. Question we want print good day. We want say good day. If num2 is greater than num1, good day. If no day greater, and I am going to use the else. We want print this message good night. So most waiting this guy will give us on a normal day. If you say run, you see they tell us a good day. Why they tell us a good day? If we come back here and check num2 they bigger than num1, this returns true. So if it returns true, that means they take boolean either 0 or 1. If you want to understand booleans, make you watch our data type videos and see what you will get to do with boolean data type. So this, if they check with all of these operator, if they check the boolean value they return, most see less. If you say less now, if you declare today less, most waiting go return give us. You say good night. Why? He return the else part. Why? Because of course num2 no day less than num1. So more add another number so that if we use one of these our logical bitwise operators together, most we get num3. And num3 will say na 7. Now we don't get three numbers together. Then we want check say okay, num2 is less than num1 and most say num1 is less than num3. Now see we get okay. My VS codes they act up most of the time. So we want check maybe num1 and num2. Yeah, we take fake break down this whole. So we want check these three values, see what they happen for Python, and we want use the and be say both conditions must be true for us to get true. So we'll just check at random. We'll say num1. One pass and here. We want check num1. What would they get for num1? Is num1 greater than num3? Now look at these two conditions we'll get. This now condition 1. This now condition 1. This now condition 2. Condition 1 saying num2 is less than num1 and num1 is greater than num3. What two officers will go say at the end of the day? If they tell us good night, why they tell us good night? If you check this, is num2 less than num1? Num2, num1? No. That condition is false. Is num1 greater than num3? No. More even can say num1 is less than num3. And we they use. You will still return good night give us. Why? Because both of the conditions are not true. Then more change this and now to or. More waiting give us. If we change this and to or, then we'll fire on. You see, don't turn on to good day. Why? One of these conditions are true. So if they check, like say you won't go collect money for ATM, of course, they go first check your PIN they correct and you get money for account. Now only then you will get money. Your PIN fee they correct, me you don't get money for account. Imagine say they program ATM say as long as your PIN they correct, they pay you. So everybody could become millionaire with that. So now what would they use the and the or for most of the time. So we go use them when we start program, we go use them most of the time. So just know say if they call them, that just the way we take talk and you go write them. Or and we get another way be not not. You use that negate for comparison. This is not equal to for here. Not equal to. When something is not equal to, that means opposite of equal to at the end of the day. So the last thing I want to talk about for this video now, comment and code readability. We don't talk about comment. Anything we will see where it gets this pound sign, that comment. So either you use a single line comment or a multiple line comment, you go pass this 3 times. Whatever you put for here in a multiple line comment, most of the time single line comment don't they okay for you. Then code readability. If you observe my codes, most of the time I don't want give enough space, won't get enough variables. This is now so that my code fit dey readable. Don't be say you see this num1, num2, num1, num2, num3 wey we dey do on every line. If you do them on a single line, nobody will catch us. If you do them on a single line, nobody will catch us. But the problem be say at times your code no go dey clear. See, I need to dey separate them. Num3 equal to most say 17. I need to dey separate each one with comma. Now I don't dey choke. On line 9 alone, I get 3 expressions. The first expression be saying num1. Second expression be this. I get 3 expressions, 3 variables, 3 assignments. So imagine say I can't get error for inside my code. And my code point to line 9. Now I have to go through the whole code, start solve these guys one by one, not knowing which one. But if I successfully say, okay, fine, I want every other declaration or every other expression on a new line, you see, any line where I get problem, now there you go point go. So it's easy for me to debug. So in recap, where we go, we get various operators. We get arithmetic operators like the plus, minus, divide, times, the modulars, and we get the exponential and all those things. We get comparison operator, the less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater or equal to, and all those guys. Then we get logical operators like we dey check the and the or and the not. So most of the times now, the kind of operators we go use for our programs here and there be that. So right now I want to just do something really fast, something really quick before our time eat up. Just mostly if you want check based on numbers, more allocate numbers. Mostly we want change this variable to morning to start with. Most of this variable we want make it be afternoon. Then this variable we want make it be evening. Then we want allocate numbers. We'll just say we say 10, we'll say 12. Then we'll say evening start from 4 p.m. We'll say 4. Then we want check for our comparison. If you can't talk, say okay, let's see. If most say we want say if morning is less than most less than what's we want put down, most say 10 or 12. Most say if morning is less than morning, this morning we get this one will confuse us if I take on like this. Might just take morning, might add to this one morning time. Yes, afternoon time, evening time. So this one will declare for us. This one will declare for us. We go enjoy this thing. So we take time. Most say time, we say 10. Or we say 9, for example. So what we try to be say on line 9, we talk say now the morning time allocation be this, on line 10 afternoon time, on line 11 evening time. Then we say on line 12 we want check the actual time where you want to might use the word actual time so that it will declare. So now I want to do my comparison. If actual time it dey less than morning time, I'll go use less or equal to because I want anything below 10 come 10 inclusive of 10. So if actual time is less or equal to morning time, we want to say make it greet us good morning. Then we go use else if here for Python. We get L if means else if you want to check another condition using the same one. So one check say okay fine, Moku see if actual time again is less or equal to, we get which time now? Afternoon time. Make it tell us say good afternoon. Then we want check another L if actual, you see say we dey use one single variable all through actual time now we dey take check is less or equal to most say evening time. What we want do, we want tell the person say good evening to start with. So if any of these conditions no dey met, now there we dey have else. Want tell the person say you don't enter wrong time. I don't catch you. This is not string. Whatever we want pass inside string na string. So now look at this. My hit on display. We'll check what they give us. They tell us a good morning. Why? Because actual time for here corresponds to actual time for here, which is 9. And of course, 9 is less than 4. This is 12. We'll change this one to 16. 16 p.m. We know say relaxing at 4 o'clock is 16 with us. We'll just say we use 24 hours time counting. So if I use anything more than 10 for here, for actual time, most I use 11. Most waiting give us. You see, 11 return good afternoon. Although no be so you day real life, but I just want to give example. That means anything above 10 go respond to this condition. Good afternoon. Then most say we enter 17. Most say we come here say the actual time we'll get na 17. See what thing will show us. Oh, okay, nice. So it a check now anything from 16, anything above 16 now, it will tell us say we don't enter the wrong timing. So if we enter 16 for here, it return good evening give us. So just on a normal scale, now just waiting with the use logical operators for to check they compare. If you see say now we use the comparison operators to get some logical answers. Is it less or equal to? Is it less or equal to? So we go do task and assignments based on all these things one by one. So until then, I will see us for the next video.